Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a one brand makeup tutorial where I do the whole face. This one's going to be NYX Cosmetics. I'm thinking about doing a new series on my channel where I'm doing full on, full blown, full face tutorials with just one brand, and I think this is the first one I'm starting with is NYX. I was very hesitant to create this video. I do love a lot of NYX things, but I do not love a lot of NYX things as well. And this is the first time I'm trying a lot of things on myself in the tutorial. And I'm not the type of person, like, I'm sure you guys have noticed, I'm not the type of person to talk shit about a brand or talk shit about a product on my channel. A lot of people do that, and it's great for a lot of people. They like doing that, but it's not my style. I don't like talking shit about other brands and like about other products. I like talking great about products and then just not mentioning products I don't like. You know what I mean? So the fact that I haven't tried a lot of the NYX stuff I use in this video makes me nervous because it's like, okay, well, you guys are gonna see if I like it or not. It's gonna be right then and obvious. So I hope you guys don't mind that, or if you guys can see like I don't like a product or not. But I don't mean to talk shit about any brand. Yeah, if you guys want to see that kind of thing going. Sorry, it was a long intro, but I just had to say that because I'm not used to this kind of video. So let me know what you guys thought. If you guys like this kind of video, because then of course I'll continue to do it. But I'm just like, ugh, I don't know if I want to do this because I want to talk shit. But sometimes people need constructive criticism. You know what I'm saying? If you guys don't like the video, don't fucking watch it. Don't, if you don't like that shit. But yeah, I'll get you guys to the tutorial, and yeah, bye. Okay, cool, so let's go ahead and get the show on the road. We're gonna do the full face today. I'm super nervous to be filming this because I don't do this kind of thing. Like, I don't talk about products that I've never tried before on camera. So let's see how we're gonna do it. So we're gonna go ahead and start with the NYX Angel Veil Skin Perfecting Primer. This one is one of the ones I have tried, and why did I just put that much? Honestly, I really do like this primer. Like, I think it's really pretty. I think it gives me a really nice base. It feels nice to the skin. It doesn't feel too silicone-y, but it definitely feels like it has a slip to it. So I think foundation would go onto it really nicely. Not much to say about it, but it's a pretty good product. I like that primer. Next we're gonna go in with the NYX Studio Photogenic Foundation in shade 102, Soft Beige. I'm just gonna get a dollop of it on the back of my hand. This foundation is very liquidy. It like has so much like slip to it. And honestly, like, I've tried this foundation too so far. I have really weird mixed feelings about this foundation because I think that it doesn't give enough coverage, so you have to use a lot of product. It leaves you like a satin finish, and I'm not into satin finishes for my foundation. I like to make my foundation like matte, and then I make it more glowy in certain areas that I want it to be glowy. So now I'm gonna go ahead and take my Morphe M439, and I'm just gonna really press the foundation into the skin. I was gonna use a beauty blender with this, but the beauty blender really dilutes it even more. With this one, I really want to just press the foundation in because I want to keep the medium coverage. This is like a medium coverage foundation, and I really want to at least keep the medium coverage. Like, fucking shit, man. I want more, but it's fine. God, my nose is like rejecting this foundation, dude. Like, my nose is not having it. So we have one layer of foundation on. I put a lot of it on, but I mean, we have a layer down. What do you guys think? Next, I'm gonna grab the NYX HD Concealer in the shade Light. And now we're just going to conceal our under eyes and stuff like that with the concealer. I've tried this concealer literally only one time before. We'll see how my opinion, what I think about it right now. Down the forehead as well. Oh, this smells kind of weird. Then I'm going to go in with that Morphe, the same Morphe brush, and really just press in the concealer. Actually, no, I'm going to go ahead and take the M439 by Morphe, which is a smaller kabuki brush, and buff out the concealer. I like this concealer. I think it's a really pretty concealer. I really do. It gives me a nice medium to full coverage. It doesn't settle too terribly, and it covers pretty well. With the concealer, it makes it look like I have much more full coverage, which I really like. Not too bad. Not too bad, concealer. I like ya. You're winning me over. Let's go ahead and put a little bit on the eyelids as well, just to prime for eyeshadows later. I like using concealer as primer, so a very light layer of it because you don't want it to crease. It's going to do the opposite effect if you put way too much. So we're going to put a very light amount of concealer on the lid. I look like a fucking ghost. Shit, damn. So now we're going to go ahead and take the NYX Highlight and Contour Pro palette. I haven't tried this one yet, so I guess we'll see what I think of it right now. And we're going to use the banana shade for the under eye highlighting. Let's go ahead and load up my Morphe M438 brush. So when I dip into the product, I notice that it's really powdery. So a lot of product, I don't know if you guys can actually tell, but around the pan there's a lot of excess product that lifts up, which is kind of annoying, but I can deal with it. So we're going to go ahead and set the under eye with this, and then go ahead and set your eyelids as well. Ooh, I don't know if I like this palette honestly so far. Oof, I'm not feeling it. It's too powdery. Let's try the bronzer. So let's go ahead and just take like any kind of brush like this, like a little paddle brush. We're gonna go ahead and dip into this color right here. So okay, so this is how I feel. The pigment is great because there's a lot of pigment that comes up, but it's so ridiculously powdery. It's such a mess. Okay, let's go ahead and bronze. Like, look, I feel like that's patchy. Like, do you not see, like, there's like patchiness here? I'm just going back in with my foundation brush and just kind of carving out the bottom of it to kind of help with the patchiness. Much better. It's a little bit more diffused now, at least. But you know what? We're gonna use everything that we can because this is a full NYX tutorial and we're gonna do it. Another thing I don't like about this palette is that every single color here gives a satin finish. None of them are like truly matte, which I don't like. I want it to give me more of a matte finish, especially when I'm going in with more bronzy colors for my contour. We're gonna go ahead and grab this color all the way over here, and that's gonna be our like highlight tone color thing. A really pretty sheen. When you look at it in here, it looks much more warm than this one. This one looks really pale and super like silver. This one you would think is gonna be a little bit more warmer, but this one like looks silver on me. It's fine. We'll work with it. And now we're gonna go in with Taupe Blush by NYX. I hear about this blush all the freaking time. That's like super amazing, so bomb, and it gives you like a really nice pretty contour. So we're gonna try it right now. I haven't tried it yet, so we'll see. I'm gonna use the rounded blush brush by Makeup Geek, like my normal contour brush that I use. And I'm just gonna go in and contour with it. It definitely gives much more of a cool tone bronzy look. I'm not used to really doing cool tone contours, which is so funny because it's like so controversial. Like I always do like really warm contour. That's just a style I like to do. But you know what? I think this is cute. I like this. Taupe is cute. I can see why people like it for sure. Okay, so we're contoured and we're bronzed. We're gonna go in with NYX Amber blush with a Morphe G8. And that we're just gonna put into our blush area. Toss it on. I'm sure it's pretty. Oh! Super pigmented. Why do I do this to myself? Okay, you know what? If we have a lot of blush on, it's fine. We're gonna just go back in with that foundation brush and really just press over it. A+ pigmentation, NYX Cosmetics for the blushes. Holy titties. I feel like my face is coming together now. It's looking better. It's looking better for sure. I'm almost thirsty. Okay, so we're done with the face basically. I think we're good to go. Okay, so we're actually gonna go and do our brows first before we do our eyes. I'm gonna go in with the NYX Eyebrow Gel, Waterproof Eyebrow Gel in Espresso, an EO6 brush by Sigma. I mean, I've tried the brow gels already. I don't really, honestly, my opinion on the brow gel, they're very intense. It's hard to get a small amount and like not look like drag queenish, but I think that the colors are really nice and I think they go on really smoothly, but I wish that they lasted longer on the brows because they don't last as long as I wanted them to, especially when they say like waterproof. Like I don't think they're waterproof. Like they definitely will come off. So your brows, how you doing normally? Oh bitch, I need to get closer. And then I'm gonna go in with the NYX Tinted Brow Mascara in the color Black. It's not really black, it's like brown. It's like a deep brown. I haven't tried this one yet, so we'll see how this goes. Please be okay. What is this hair? Please be a good product. Please. No, sweetheart. This is not gonna work for me. Okay, so the reason I don't like it is because it's kind of gunky. And the way it applies, it doesn't apply evenly on the brow. So like when you're like, if you have a spot on your brow that has like a lot of hair and you're about to go over it, it like will skip and it'll apply like a lot towards like where I have more hair. So, and then it also like kind of removes parts where I didn't want to be removed. And it feels like wax, honestly. It just feels like wax. It doesn't feel like how a brow gel should feel. And I have the Anastasia brow gels and those ones are bomb, but this one, don't. No. I'm sorry, I wanted to like you really did, but I don't. After trial and carving, this is what the brows end up looking like. I'm trying to get away from doing like the more sleek brow. Like I'm trying to do more of like the natural brow, but the products I had did not allow me to do natural. I had to go fleek. The products made me go fleek. I had no choice. I had to do it. Okay, now that we're doing the eyes, we're gonna go in and go back in with this palette. I know I don't like it very much, but we're gonna be strong. We're gonna use it. So I'm gonna use a matte eyeshadow. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go with this color right here, which is just basically a cream color, and that we're gonna toss in just to make sure everything kind of blends into everything a lot easier on a Sigma E40. The highlight and contour shades, like they're very pigmented, but they're so powdery. It drives me insane. I couldn't use them just based on the fact that they're powdery. Then I'm going to go in with a Morphe M433, which is like one of my favorite Morphe brushes. And then we're going to go ahead and go in with this shade right here, the one that I used to bronze with. And that we're going to toss into the crease. And then we're just going to kind of carve out the crease with it. So it looks like that. It looks pretty nice. I'm really impressed with it as a shadow. It's not patchy as a shadow, but it's patchy on the face. That's fucking annoying. Then I'm going with that E40 and just kind of blend. I'm a firm believer in, even if you have like the shittiest shadows or the shittiest product, if you have a good brush, everything will turn out okay. And then I'm going in with like a tiny little flat brush and going in with that same cream color we used. I'm just kind of highlighting the brow bone with it. It's a nice pretty bone white color. Now we're actually going to go in with an eyeshadow called the Chaser Fascination. I have no idea what this is. I have no idea what it's called. Not a single clue. But that we're just going to go in and we're going to toss that into the outer corner just for some extra dimension. It's a little bit more of a cool tone brown. So I'm going to use that more of like a contour brown. Ooh, I like that color. I like it. I like that color a lot. I'm really impressed with how these blend on the eye. I'm not going to lie. I rhymed. They're not hard to blend out on the eye. On the face, it's another story. A whole other story on the face. But on the eye, pretty good. It's all about those tools that we're using. Now we're going to go in with the Girl Talk eyeshadow. The Girl Talk is actually part of the new prismatic shadows that they're launching. Honestly, the prismatic shadows are freaking bomb, dude. Like, I'm so impressed by these prismatic shadows. We're just going to press it on to our lid. Nah, fuck that. We're going to use our finger. Press on to the lid. Look at that. That's nice. Right up to the crease. And then I'm just going to kind of go in with that M433 and just kind of blend out the edges. Let's go ahead and do something fun. So we're going to go ahead and grab NYX Studio Liquid Liner in Extreme Blue, which looks like this. And that we're going to use as our eyeliner. Oh my god. I'm about to lose my shit. I'm about to lose my shit. I'm about to lose my shit. We're just gonna go ahead and go underneath it and just kind of clean it up with concealer. Problem number one with this is that you can see right here is because it's so liquidy that it ended up going into like a wrinkle of my eye and now it transferred upwards. But for now, let's just focus on the liner to make it straight as possible. Everything would have been so perfect if it just did not transfer. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go in with concealer. Fuck it, that lie. We're gonna let that dry. We're gonna let the concealer dry and then we're gonna go over it with some shadow later. Cool. Now that we're dealing with the madness, let's just let it dry. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fucking fine. We're gonna go with the NYX Très Jolie eyeliner in brown. And I think this liner is really cute. I feel like it's built pretty well actually. And like it has a little twist top and it's a nice liner. I think it's really pretty. And our waterline. Ooh, it's pigmented. I like that. I'm gonna buff it out. It's a nice warm brown. I like that. Ooh, you need to work quickly with this. This thing is drying fast. And we're going to go in with that same bronzing color that we used. And then we're just going to buff that over the liner because I don't want it to be too dark. I just want it to be pretty warm. And if you can, if everything's dry, just go ahead and go back and kind of buff in that concealer. Okay, cool. So that's what the eye looks like now. We had a couple hiccups, but it's fine. We dealt with it. We're strong bitches. We can deal with this shit. Okay? So I'm going to go finish the other eye real quick off camera, and I'll be right back. Cool. So now we're going to go ahead and apply some mascara. We're going to use NYX the Skinny Mascara, which is a new product for them. It's like literally like the tiniest thing I've ever seen. And I think it's kind of badass, so let's see how it works. This mascara is phenomenal at like separating lashes. I don't think it's really meant for the top, to be honest, but I don't have any other NYX mascara for the top, so I'm just gonna make it work. Make it work like Tyra says, bitch, make it work. It's so perfect for the bottom, I love it. It's so little. I'm never gonna poke myself in the eye again. Cool, so now we have mascara on the top and the bottom. It doesn't matter for the top, like I'm just doing it to make them look a little bit more black because we're gonna go in with falsies anyway. So don't even trip. We're gonna go in with falsies I haven't used yet. This is the Blinking Beauty pair in number 1. When I open this pair, you guys, I'm like, can you even? Are you weaning? One time I saw Scott Barnes blowing on his lashes like hot air. So I started blowing on my lashes with hot air. Yes. These lashes are so good. I just want to slap my camera because they're so good. Yes. Finally got the eye look gown. Finally I got that eye look down. So let me go ahead and zoom you guys in for a final eye look. Now that we're done with the eyes, we're gonna move on to my favorite part, which is always the lips. You guys know, lips are like my go-to thing. Like, I love doing lipstick. I love doing lipstick. I don't know where I'm going with that. So we're gonna go in with NYX Peekaboo Neutral Lip Liner, which I use this lip liner all the time. And the fact that this is like a NYX, all NYX tutorial makes me so happy because I'm like, I can use you. Okay, so you line your lips however you want to line them. This color is Live. And I use it so much that I know I love it already, so I'm like, I'm not worried about like not liking a product, you know? we're just gonna go ahead and line like half the lip. And then we're gonna go ahead and grab the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in Istanbul. It's in Istanbul. I don't know what accent that was. I don't know if it's Istanbul accent or not, but I tried. It's in Istanbul. Oh my god, they smell so good. Like cake batter or something like that. This is such a pretty color. Oh my gosh. They smell amazing. They apply amazing. They're definitely not that matte. They're like a cream. They're like a cream lipstick formula. I don't really see them as being any kind of mattifying. Maybe I need to let it dry on my lips. I've never tried this before, so we'll see. It's getting matte on my lips now. And I like it. I like it, yeah. And that was it for the final look. Hopefully you guys liked it. I think this is really cool. I think it's fun to kind of test out a whole entire brand to do a full face. Because you have to be like resourceful. You have to use like bronzer as eyeshadow or something like that. You have to be resourceful in it. And I think it's fun. I know I didn't really like everything that I used. But I think that the final product came out pretty nicely. I think you can do this whole entire look for a lot less money than looks I've done in the past. So I think that's really, 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 really cool. Let me know if you guys like want this to be a series too. I can do this with a couple more brands. And I think that would be so fun to do like a series or like a playlist on my channel where it's like one brand tutorials, like where it's like I'm using one brand the entire tutorial. I've seen some other people do it too, and I think that's so fun to watch because I'm like, oh, you're a resourceful little bitch. I love you. Yeah, so follow me on Instagram, Twitter. Hit me up on any of those social media outlets. I'm much more active on Twitter and Instagram than I am on YouTube. Obviously, I only get a post once a week right now. But I'm trying to post more frequently as often, you know what I'm saying. Leave any type of suggestions that you have for other videos in the future. I love when you guys suggest like things for me to do, so that I can fucking do them, obviously. Yeah, have a great rest of the night, whichever of you guys are, and I will catch you in my next video. I will catch you in my next video. I don't know what that was. I'm trying to be like an accent. I'm trying to be cute and shit, but it's not working. Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. I just clapped. I don't know why I had to clap. Start over. Start over. Start over. Okay, cool. So that's what the eye looks like. Okay. What are we going on with? I've never. My dogs are barking. NYX HD Studio Primer. No, you're not a primer. These fucking lashes don't fall. These fucking lashes don't fall. These fucking lashes don't fall. But it does blend out kind of nice. It does up. We're gonna go in with the NYX Tress Gel Trelo J. What? This is why I test product before I film with them, because I just sometimes, like, if I don't like something, I'm just like, I don't like it. I need a fucking drink. I feel like whenever people get all fucked up, they're like, I need a drink. This is my drink, Diet Coke. Should I do lips now? Because I feel like I want to be really pretty with the lips, you know? No. Motherfucking shit. Ooh, no, I don't like that. No, sweetie, no. What, Mom? Filming. What else would I be doing?
We'll have dinner.
What? Where?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm almost done. Don't leave without me.